Manos? No way!
I'm done, dude. I'm done.
Oh my god, yes!
They're losing the point. I wonder why.
Oh my god! Oh my god, we got it!
He's running!
Go!
Oh, dude, I got a flame! Rose, I got a flame! What the? Yes!
Oh my god.
I'm going, dude. Oh, he's trying to kill me. Oh, God! Get it!
Let's go.
1 trillion liquid! Hell yeah! I can't believe it!
He dropped a red shirt or a black shirt and a ring.
This game is in your hands now. I will shy buff you just to get you up and going. Are you ready?
We have so many people from all around the world coming to say hello and enjoy the game.
I really love the experience, the people here.
I've been playing Black Desert for just over 7 years now. Yeah, loved every moment of it. Having a great time. Thank you so much for having me on and letting me come. And yeah, it was really fun. I really appreciate it.
It's definitely an amazing game, and the action combat is just unprecedented.
It was an extremely fun time. I just decided to bring my friends and have fun. Thank you so much.
Genial. Entonces, superó mis expectativas.
It's an extremely unforgettable experience.
It's insane. It's insane that PA put all this together for everybody to come out and check out the game.
Just an amazing opportunity, so thanks to PA for that.
Muy bien. Lo estoy pasando muy bien. Muy buen rollo todo el mundo. Y vale la pena venir aquí sin lugar a dudas. Y repetiría.
Yeah, overall, it's just been a great time.
Znakomity, piękna organizacja, naprawdę. Bardzo jestem wdzięczny Perlaby za zorganizowanie tego eventu i
They appreciate the community and the content creators.
I'm really happy and definitely thank you PA for inviting me, and I felt super comfortable. PA took really good care.
Je viens de France, d'Île-de-France pour être plus précise, et j'aime beaucoup rencontrer d'autres joueurs. Et Black Desert a une place assez importante dans ma vie. Je me suis dit que ça aurait été bien de rencontrer d'autres personnes.
Just having the opportunity to come all the way down here and then to participate and do something for a game that I love to play, it's incredible. It's good to be here.
And I know Probus is trying. They're trying. They want to make the game awesome for us, and they're trying to listen. So yeah, stay positive, have fun.
Everyone, welcome to the 7th anniversary. My name is CM Endlave, and with me needs no introduction, Jim Lamoria. How are you feeling today?
Hey everybody, it's GM Lamoria, and I am super excited to be here. Today we're going to be having a lot of fun. And Lave, it's been 7 years. Time flies by, and honestly, it's nice having old-timers like yourself and I hanging around Black Desert still, but super excited for the stream.
Absolutely, and over those 7 years, we have all made so many memories together. And not only that, Black Desert has changed so much over these past few years. And on that topic, we do hope you enjoyed that little trip down memory lane as much as we did. Lamoria, I think it's time to go over the stream. What is happening today?
All right, so we have a ton of things happening today. Let's go quickly over our event overview. First off, we're going to be starting with an infographic quiz, just like last year. And for those of you who don't know, it's kind of just a game data rundown of the year of 2022. After that, we'll be holding a lot of in-game events and some fun interactive events with you guys in the chat. So make sure you also logged into the game to participate in those. And then after that first half, we will be taking a break before we move on to our second half, which is actually going to be the quiz show, game show we prepared called Quiz for Spot with our partners. So it's going to be really, really fun.
Absolutely. Also, a few announcements. So we do have Twitch drops running throughout the stream, so make sure to connect your Twitch account as well as your Pearl Abyss account. On top of that, throughout the stream, you will see polls be constantly rolling for all our different events that you guys can get involved with. So make sure to keep an eye on chat to be able to participate in those polls.
And then one last announcement that I do have to make. If you type !giveaway in the chat, that will bring up some of our sponsors' Twitter information today, because they are handing out some giveaways related to Black Desert, namely the Conquer Edition package. And for those of you who don't know, the Conquer Edition package does contain a Game Pass, as well as a bunch of items such as pearls, value packs, outfits. So if you already own the game, but you still want to enter a chance to win those items, go ahead and type !giveaway into the chat and check out the Twitter links of our sponsors for today's stream. Give them a follow, give them a retweet, and keep an eye out for the Black Desert related giveaways that are going to be happening on their Twitter profiles. So,
I could definitely see in chat they are spamming !giveaway.
Keep an eye out on those Twitter profiles once again for the giveaway. And with that, Enlave, I think we are ready to start things off. So, are you excited?
Absolutely. Yes, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
Infographic quiz.
So let's jump right into it. The first event for the 7th year anniversary stream, the Infographic Quiz. Let's get into it. Some very nice music.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So, the Infographic Quiz. Once again, for those of you who do not know, we actually held this last year during the 6th year anniversary stream. Once again, it's going to be a recap of game information, cool tidbits, and kind of statistics of the year of 2022 for Black Desert. And you guys will have to answer some questions about it. I do believe the infographic was already published somewhere, but I don't think many of us have seen it perhaps. So let's just quickly bring up the rules and check out what we're going to be doing today. The Infographic Quiz rules. Adventurers will be asked 5 questions ranging from general game knowledge to PvP, life skilling, and more. All voting will be done through Twitch polls, so make sure you keep an eye out in the chat in order to participate. That's going to be super important. And let's test your guys' game knowledge, or, well, in this case, your luck, I would say, perhaps. Okay.
I just want to mention quickly, Lemuria.
Yes.
!giveaway, by the way, chat. I know you are very smart. You've got this. I believe in you. It doesn't actually have a giveaway tied to this, by the way. Just letting you all know. I know you know already. You just like typing it, but it's worth mentioning. Anyway, Lemuria, first question.
All right, let's get started with the Infographic Quiz. Question number 1. It is, which day is the most popular day to play for our adventures? Is it going to be A, Monday, B, Wednesday, C, Friday, or D, Sunday? You guys will have, I believe, 1 minute to answer this question in the chat using Twitch polls.
It's up, the poll. Use the poll. I know you're typing in chat thinking that it works like that, but don't worry. The poll is the way.
So
let's see how the poll
I
is
personally
doing.
believe it's probably not Monday. Miserable Mondays, start of the work week.
Right.
Probably not Monday. Wednesday, I mean, unlikely. Friday nights, though, are pretty nice, but...
Friday are pretty good, but however, I do think chat is doing pretty well now, Lemuria. Okay,
They are.
80% is on D, which is, quite a large amount compared to the other.
There is Bell on Sundays for an A and Garmoth on Sundays, so...
True. Yeah, that is true.
That is
I think they're very big factors to play into this. So, yeah. How much time on the board do we have? Not so long now.
We still
chat.
have about
Get your answers
7
in.
seconds.
Oh, okay. Well, the poll did end before our timer. But yes, D, Sunday is the correct answer.
Yes. Sunday is indeed the most popular day to play, surpassing even Saturday. So if you guys want to know that tidbit of information, Saturday is actually not the most popular day to play. Sunday, probably the world bosses. I've gotten a Vel's heart recently. I've gotten a Garmoth's heart recently. So I'm rolling in, yes.
Okay, I need to check that later. So yes, let's have a look at the next question. Which monster was killed the most in 2022? Was it A, Forest Renara's Guardian, B, Belcada's, C, Centaurus Axeman, or D, Cactum Executioner?
It's okay, so I do believe A, B, and D are the infinite HP potion spots. But
Yeah.
Centaurs is super popular nowadays.
True, that's true. And it's pretty big for the silver income, especially at like the lower APs. Even to be fair, like it's still like comparatively very good, even but like standards as well. And to be fair, looking at the poll, it does look pretty strong on C, which is that one spot that is an infinite potion spot. But yeah,
Yes.
I think I think chat knows. I
Yeah,
feel,
who doesn't
I
like
feel like
silver?
chat knows.
Who doesn't like silver?
Yeah.
True. Chat, also let us know which of the HP grind spots was the one that took the longest amount of time for you. Because I suffered at Cagtums until they had to release the Cadres for the treasure event. Oh, looks like time
really?
is up. So what
Yes,
was the correct
C
answer here?
is what they chose, and C is the answer. Absolutely is a Centaurus Axeman. I actually think, yeah, mine was Cactums as well, and I ended up getting it there. I think it was $75.
So a little bit.
But
of,
the next question,
actually
go for
quickly
it, go
before
for
that,
it.
a little bit of information if players are curious. The number of Centaurus Axemen killed, I believe, was 11.2 million in 2022. You guys
Wow.
have been doing quite a bit of work, and then after that was the Cagdum Executioner, and then after that was the
White?
Centaurus, more Centaurus monsters, but namely it's Cagtums and Centaurs that are the most popular. So next
Wow.
question.
Well, yeah.
I think we can bring it up now.
Absolutely. Makes sense. Question number 3, Lemuria.
All right, question number 3. Who was the most popular NPC of 2022? And by popular, we mean interactions, like just speaking with the
Right.
NPC here. So is it A, Tranon Underfoe? Is it B, Marindora? Is it C, Lara? Or is it D, Chameleon Looker?
Okay, the poll will be ready in just a moment, chat. Do not worry. Get
So I'm
that
seeing a
up
lot
and
of
running soon.
I'm
There
seeing a
it
lot of
is.
C's in the chat.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. I just want to, give you a bit of insight, chat. Tranon Underfoe is the Velia NPC that allows you to pair your gear. It's a pretty known spot for, enhancing. I mean, I'm just saying, I know Lara is pretty well known and everything, chat, but I don't know. Tranon Underfoe is a pretty cool guy, right, Lemuria? What do you think? What do you think, Lemuria?
Tranon Underfoe does quite a lot of things for you. For example, Blackstone
true.
extraction, Lightstone extraction, Cronstone extraction, seasoned boss gear
repairing,
coupons, repairing, reblack. Can't forget about.
Oh well, you know what? All our hints and tips, Lemuria, it's not reaching them.
Oh yeah, I guess it's too late, huh? So let's check out the correct answer. It was actually Tranon Underfoe this time. So
crazy.
I know Lara is a fan favorite, and there is an event happening right now where you can claim a Lara special ticket from the challenge tab to do a quest, a daily quest with her to win 7,000 pearls. So make sure you're doing that and entering every day, because we are picking 70 adventurers from NA and EU every single day to win 7,000 pearls. I've actually seen some players spamming Black Desert 7th anniversary in the in-game chat, thinking that's the way to enter. No, you guys got the events mixed up. Please read the event notices. I'm begging you, but please actually do the quest with Lara if you're entered. Okay.
Come on now. We know chat. We know chat. We know
the rant is over. Let's move on to the next question.
Okay. What is the highest level obtained on both NA and EU? Is it A, 66, B, 65, C, 68, or is it D, 67? I feel B is a bit too low.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of 66s. So it's definitely not.
Yeah. I've seen a few 66, quite a few. So I'm not. I think that rules out 65. Well, let's see in the bowl and how our community. They're voting for D. D.
D.
Crazy.
Remember, this is NA and EU. Okay, this isn't any other region. This is just NA and EU.
To be fair, 67 is a pretty solid number. What's pretty crazy as well. Go on, Lemuria. I think you and I were just about to say the same thing.
It is the 7th year anniversary.
7th anniversary. Yep.
Can't say it enough.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, 7th anniversary. It's kind of crazy. 7 years, Lemoria. I do feel old. I genuinely feel.
You're not alone. All right, let's check out let's check out the correct answer. It is yes, D. 67 is still the highest level on both NA and EU. And maybe a little bit of information if those of you are curious. The NA adventure with the most XP, who's level 67, has quite a lot of XP, about 348. Looks like that's a trillion there. I don't know. But he has about, and the EU adventurer has about 155.
Wow.
So NA kind of a little bit ahead here. But anyways, on to the next question.
Yes, next question. Have a look. Lemoria, if you please.
Okay, and this question is actually going to be our last question of the infographic quiz, and you guys have been doing pretty well so far, only one wrong, I think. How many adventurers have triple pen black star? And by triple pen black star, we do mean a pen black star in the main hand weapon slot, in the awakening weapon slot, and the sub weapon slot here. So all pen black star in all three. Is it A, 813 adventurers? And this is NA and EU adventurers combined, like the total amount of adventurers combined here. B, 7,875. C, 4,009. Or D, 10,232. So we can bring up the timer.
For me, this is pretty awesome, because 813 does feel a bit low for the fact that it is NA and EU, but we have to consider the fact that it's 10 black stars on a single adventure, right? And for me, that is just kind of wild, because you have the next three answers being pretty large numbers. But I do think D is a bit too much.
Yeah, and once again, 10,232 is a lot. Remember, this is NA and EU combined. I don't think it's that high, but I think adventurers
also Lemoria. It is the 7th anniversary.
Yes, it is indeed.
We are celebrating the 7th anniversary on this.
We actually cannot say that enough during this stream.
we can't.
There's gonna be a lot more of that.
7, yes. Imagine, chat. Imagine 7. Anyway, it's actually kind of wild, like how many triple black stars.
Yep, because we can just reveal the answer because there we go. 7,875. I initially thought it might have been 4,009 at first because of how tough it is to get all three, but it's actually 7,875. And for those of you who are curious and want to know what the actual amount is for NA and EU as of like pretty much last month, it is 3,319 triple pen black stars in NA.
Wow.
And then in EU has the last 4,556 pen black stars.
Okay.
So EU has
many more. Wow.
More triple pen black stars, like 1,200 more.
And yeah, that's all three as well. You're not considering just one on their own, right? No.
Nope, that's
okay.
All three.
I always find it pretty fun just checking out a bunch of information like that, Lemoria. And again, that is the end of the quiz here regarding the looking back on the infographic. So yeah, a lot of information there, chat. A lot of information, which is pretty awesome. Yeah.
And some people might be wondering if we're giving out rewards for the quiz that we just did. This time around, we don't want to bombard you guys with a bunch of codes throughout the stream with every event. So we're actually holding on to the end of the stream to give you guys one code with everything in it. And speaking of rewards, there's a little thing in the corner. Once again,
Lemoria, can you get that for
I
me,
actually can't
please?
reach over.
You can't reach. Can someone else get it?
Someone's kind of use like a magic wand to click that.
Someone needs to get that. Let's get the dice. Click the dice.
Whoa! Look at that camera transition. Okay, so the Black Spirit Adventure. This time around, we redesigned things with regards to how you guys are going to be playing it. It's going to be different because of a couple of things. This time around, you guys can win 3 rewards per round of BSA. And how that's going to happen is, last year you guys were subject to the mercy of RNG and the inflatable dice rolls, but this time you guys are actually in control of your own fates because we're allowing you to use Arcana cards to determine how many steps you would like to go. And how this BSA round this year is going to work is that you will get 1 reward for using an Arcana card, whatever the Arcana card square you land on, and you will also get 1 roll and 1 reward out of that roll. So you will have to use 1 card per round and 1 roll per round. So you will get a minimum of 2 rewards per round. And if you do happen to roll a double, like in-game, you will be allowed to roll 1 more time. So potentially 3 rewards per round for this year's BSA. So you guys can also choose whether or not you'd like to use the Arcana card first, or if you would like to roll first. And let's quickly, I guess, bring up the screen with all of the Arcana cards today. Here is going to be our screen. So chat, before we actually start things off, would you like to roll first, or would you like to use the Arcana cards that allow you to move forward? Just let me know in the chat.
Put that in chat. And I just want to say one thing, Lemuria.
Yes.
That is pretty poggity woggity. Okay,
yes.
So you want to roll first, chat. Okay, awesome. Let's roll the dice. Okay, let's see if we can get the double. It is 5 and 4. That equals 9. Quick math indeed. Let's see what we get. Ooh.
It looks like a advice of memory. So some memory fragments there. So you guys can also still use an Arcana card. Actually, you have to use an Arcana card here. So yes, which Arcana card would you like to use? Because again, you don't want to miss out.
+1. So many +1s that I can see right now in chat, Lemuria. So I feel like it's a +1 time. So it's the +1. Right, chat?
Yeah,
right.
So let's lay out the cards. And yeah, it looks like chat wants to use, yes. I see some 3s here, but it seems to be mostly 1s.
Yeah, I think the majority of chat has decided on the +1. So that is it for this round. So you got the advice, I believe, of memory, and as well as the scroll, which is definitely Poggy Woggies. So, it's the end of the first round. Lemuria.
Yes, and we do have 2 more rounds of that. So, total, you guys will win a minimum of 6 rewards. Unless you're a little bit lucky, then you can win, you know, with an extra double roll. So, with that out of the way, I do believe we are now moving on to our next event of this afternoon, and this one is going to be fun because it is going to involve some in-game stuff, NA versus EU competition as well. That's always very exciting, so to watch. So let's get things underway and jump straight into this next event. Polly had a little lamb.
Polly had a little lamb, he did. So, Lemuria, tell us what happens in Polly Had a Little Lamb.
All right, so I think some NA adventurers might know where we are going with this because we've held some similar events in NA. But Polly had a little lamb. So for those of you who don't know, GM Polly is a big lover of fluffy animals, mainly sheep. And unfortunately, he has lost all of his sheep in the game world. So let's bring up the rules and see what we have to do today to help GM Polly. A sheep vortex has opened in Tariff, and GM's Polly sheep have escaped. Please find and bring them back. There are going to be 50 sheep scattered throughout Tariff and not outside of Tariff. So if you look at your mini map and it says Tariff in that safe zone, you are in the right area. Don't exit that area. You're going to have to find and bring all the sheep to the GM that is going to be at Kostala Farm. 50 sheep. And make sure when you actually have the sheep in your hands, you do not place them down or let them go until the event is over. The first region to bring back all 50 sheep wins. And now let's go in game because we're going to announce which server this is going to take place in. We're going to need your help. This is going to be Valencia 6. So, adventurers, quickly make your way over to Tariff and NA and EU. We're going to need your help to bring all the sheep, 50 sheep, from Kostala to all the way to Kostala Farm. There is a GM waiting at Kostala Farm. So if you, once again, it's not going to be like outside of Tariff in any place kind of weird, as long as your mini map says Tariff in that blue safe zone, it says that in the city, you are in the right area.
Okay. So I'm excited for this. I want to see how well both sides do. I'm sure both our regions have pretty strong game with them today. Especially, we do have a little prediction going on who they think will win. So you can now predict in chat. So use your channel points. Have a go. See what happens. So I think a lot of people are being summoned right now. I can see everyone swapping servers as we speak.
Yes, if you guys are looking for the sheep, I would suggest check. Oh, looks like someone's got a sheep right there in their hands on the left. But I would again suggest checking out the houses, checking out behind houses, things of that nature, because 50 sheep and you are once again going to have to bring them to Kosala Farm. Kosala Farm, there is a GM waiting at Kosala Farm. Oh, there's a sheep right there. It looks like that fellow's got it. So which camera is this? Is this NA at the moment? Oh yeah, this is currently the NA view. I think we can check out the EU angle if we have a moment to switch here. Looks like NA is being a bit productive. EU also got some people swarming in here.
Okay. EU region, how many have you got right now? So many people jumping in. I can see
that
right
is
now.
a lot of horses and a lot of sheep. Make sure, once again, guys, if you pick up the sheep, do not place them down once you reach Kosala Farm from the GM. We're going to be making a count there. Do not place down the sheep. Keep them in your hands.
Yes, do not let them go, okay? If you let them go, it will not count. So you need to hold on to your little lambs and... That's so funny.
And he is scrambling here, scrambling. Oh, there's a huge line of sheep that looks like 1, 2, 3,
look at the
4, 5,
line.
6, 7, 8 sheep. 8 sheep there, at least for NA, making their way over to Kosala Farm.
Okay. It looks like we've got a competition on the go right now. I think some people are going the wrong way. I'm not so sure, but you've got this. I believe in you. You've got this. Okay, on the EU side. Wow. And there seems to be a decent amount of adventurers right now with their lambs. So make sure you stay. Yeah, they're all doing it right. They're staying there firmly,
good.
Holding on to these lambs. It's amazing.
That was quite a bit of sheep. I'm not sure how many that was, but it was a lot.
Fair few sheep indeed.
I don't know if we placed any sheep on rooftops. I don't know if we placed any.
It can happen.
Wait,
it can happen.
Yeah, I don't think I saw any with this bird's eye view here. But oh my gosh, it looks like a bunch of ants just running around the city. Oh,
I know, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh, and it's so many sheep. How many is that? That's huge. That's a huge flock of sheep.
Okay, NA's gaming right now. They're not only just winning all the tournaments and stuff, they're actually gaming with the sheep gathering.
GM Polly will be pleased.
And EU was called the life skill region.
Oh my gosh, there's a horse on top of the tree. Oh, it fell off there. Now, I do believe at this point, the number of sheep still left in town might be pretty thin. But looks like EU's got the town all covered, like literally, with their characters. So every nook and cranny should have been accounted for. But again, it is going to be 50 sheep.
True. Yeah, I believe there's still chance. There's still chance for either side. We've yet to see who will bring in the last sheep. 50 in total. Remember, you do have to hold on for dear life to your little lamb whilst we count them up.
Oh.
Okay, wow. There is actually a lot for EU too. There's still a chance. Still gaming. Okay. I feel very sorry for the person who has to count all of them.
So we will get an announcement from the in-game GMs once a winner has been decided. So we're just going to be waiting on that because it doesn't look like there are many sheep still coming out of the city anymore, at least from what I see. So we might be close to the end.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of sheep. That's a lot of sheep. That's a crazy amount of sheep. They're starting to move, actually. I think they're trying to do a count, maybe. See. But that's a lot of sheep.
You know what would be tragic? What if there's like one sheep left, but someone just stole the sheep and brought it to like somewhere else completely, and then that region loses? That would be the tragedy of the ages.
Which region do you think would do that? Any region?
I'm not sure.
Chat, which region do you think would do that? I think there's so like each side is saying their own region. Like in chat right now, each side is saying their own region.
Those boats, by the way, I do believe there's some boats in the pier, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's not many sheep left in the city, so.
Yeah, I think this is going to be very difficult.
Yep, so we're just going to be waiting from the in-game GMs, waiting on an answer queue, just to see how many sheep. Oh, looks like EU is lining up in a very orderly fashion here. The queues are amazing.
Nice.
Wow, getting a nice head count here. Wow, look
We
at that
do
line.
love the queue. That is true.
EU
we
loves
do
the
love
queue.
the queue.
Mm.
It is a fact.
Oh my gosh, that line is perfect. Well, there's a bunch of horses, but it's still. How's Any doing? Is Any forming a line here, or are we still just like a coagulated mess of? How are we doing?
I want to see.
Yeah, EU is just straight up
is-
lining up.
It's nice. We like to see that. It's what we like to see. It's what we like to see.
Oh, NA's.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, very clean line.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
That's a pretty good line, actually. You know what? This might be more of a competition on how good the lines are, right? And honestly, I think, NA's got a pretty good queue, actually. A pretty
my
good queue.
goodness. Yeah, make sure do not drop that sheep. For your region's sake, do not press R and place it down.
Hey, NA, if you press R, I'll give you an air hug. I don't know.
Don't listen to him. Don't press R no matter what. I know that's a very Black Desert player habit. Like we all have the habit of pressing R.
Yeah,
when we feel like it,
true,
but
that's true.
Not today. Not right now. Today's not the
today.
time to press R willy nilly.
It is not. Oh gosh, that's amazing. There's so many of you. That is Puggy Wuggies right there, Lemuria. Lemuria,
yes.
do you think that's Puggy Wuggies?
That for sure is.
And that's crazy, because Lemuria, I've never heard you say Puggy Wuggies before. Chat,
Yeah,
have you heard Lemuria say Puggy Wuggies before?
I don't even know where that started. I believe it was like you, GM Laffy, and CM Knox back in Heidelball 2022. You guys just randomly said that word, and it's been a
I
recurring...
wonder why, Lemuria. I wonder who suggested for us to do that.
I don't even
It's
know
kinda crazy.
where that came from, to be honest.
One of these days, Lemuria, one of these days. It will happen. You will say it.
Perhaps. Okay, I actually think it might be difficult for the GMs to get a count. I think if you're an EU, probably move the horses somewhere else, because...
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Don't do it. Don't listen to don't listen to you. NA, if you want to move your horses, you're more than welcome to.
All right,
Oh
so
gosh.
here, this is the NA camp. Oh, hey, all the sheep are just nicely placed on the floor. Oh, they're all gone. Wait, did they just? Okay, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not even
that's
sure.
it. NA's sheep are all gone. Unfortunately. There's just so many. There's just so many adventurers right now. That's crazy.
So, yeah, once again, we're just waiting for the final head count. As chaotic as it might seem, the GMs are in game are working. Oh, I do believe we got the news.
Oh,
looks like NA won. Looks like NA had all 50 sheep at the location. So congratulations to NA for winning. Paul
NA is your
had
winner?
a little lamb. Wow.
Oh wow.
I wish I could have been there
Incredible.
myself to see what that was like.
Yeah. Did you want to be a part of the carrying of the lambs?
It's actually kind of funny. Like the lambs, I think when they're on the floor, on the floor, they have like horns. But once you pick them up, they just look like sheep. Like they don't have any. So they look like rams on the floor, but they look like sheep when you're carrying.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. With that is the first event of the night where we jump in game for all of you to join in over. So
And, yes,
NA
some of
gets
you-
one of the first points.
Some of you might be wondering, oh, does NA win anything special from winning Polly Had a Little Lamb? The answer is
Do they?
you win clout
No.
and bragging rights. So NA is the superior shepherd.
They
shepherd
don't need
legion.
it.
But yeah,
I'm sorry. As an EU player, they don't need it at the moment.
but still,
Amazing. But yes.
rewards. I mean, rewards once again will be happening at the end of the stream with the coupon code with everything in it. And speaking of rewards, I do think it's time for our normal scheduled Black Spirit adventure. But I just don't.
Yeah, I don't see the dice around at the moment. Oh! Speaking of the dice,
speaking of
it
the
shall
dice.
appear.
Now, actually, this
Lemuria,
year I actually
can you get
can't. I can't even like reach over my desk.
No.
This year too.
Can't get
I have to grab it.
Someone else has to grab the dice. Hey, there we go. Okay.
Okay, so
now,
where do we leave
chat,
off here? Looks like we left off at the
do we
Supreme...
use a card or do we use a dice?
Okay, so
everyone's
like
spamming +2.
Okay, everyone. That sounds like to me they want to use the Arcana card here. So
yeah,
I think,
feel like they want to use card. Yeah.
Who doesn't like loyalties?
That's true.
So
it's
looks
the
like,
card.
Yes, they want to use the +2 Arcana card, I believe. So, ooh, look at all these fancy cards. By the way, we printed them out and they look really nice. Yes, we do want to use 2. So
+2.
it is going to be 2.
Oh,
+2.
Hey.
500 loyalties going into your upcoming coupon code.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. Roll the dice.
Yes, and let's hope for a double here, because remember, if you guys roll a double, you get to roll again.
True.
So.
True. Just roll
Cheer
a
on
double.
CM Zaro here. 7. Looks like. Oh, hey, 7th year anniversary. I told you we're going to be saying that a lot.
Oh, no. Well, do we get the stack at least? Well, it's
plus 40 advice
pretty
okay.
okay.
Here. So it looks like we got 500 loyalties and an advice box. We'll take those.
It's not bad. We take that. We take that. It's a 40. Better than. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The swaying wind shard would have been. Well, anyway.
But actually, you know, the NA market for I think rumbling earth shards is all like, it's dried up. There's like a bunch of pre-orders. Yeah, for the rumbling earth shards, the yellow one. I'm not sure why. Maybe like mana potions or something. I have no idea.
I thought you guys would be. I've seen a lot of people in Gaifa. But anyway, event. Our next event.
Oh yes.
It's something special. Something special. We have RGB Shai. Okay, so let's play the video because it's something beautiful. Let's go. RGB Shai. So for those of you that have played Sakrakia, the light mechanic will be somewhat reminiscent of this RGB Shai event. So let's check the rules very quickly. So the Shai's outfit will switch through 4 different colors: pink, green, blue, and orange. So make sure to, maybe note these colors down somewhere. This is the helpful tip from me. And start tallying them down whenever you see the color flash. So players must keep track of which color appeared the most. Okay.
Yeah, I do recommend having like a piece of paper or a notepad of some sort and putting out the name of colors, because we are going to be doing some counting here, and it shouldn't be too difficult for the first level. But if you guys remember the Nightmare Shuffle, the Sword Shuffle last year, you remember how it got progressively harder?
No.
Yeah, let's have a piece of paper out and a pen or pencil. But I think we're ready for the first round, don't you think?
Absolutely. So let's check the first round. Round 1.
All right, so that was already one color for blue here. By the way, we forgot to mention that the color that the Shai starts on counts as a color. So that was already 1 blue. And it looks like that's a pink here and another blue.
Blue, 2 blue. 2 blue. 2 blue, 1 pink, 1 orange. Okay, chat. I think I know this.
Chat, so now you do have a minute to vote in the Twitch polls. Which color do you think appeared the most? And just another FYI, because I'm not sure if everyone heard it, the color that the Shai starts on also counts. So when the video first shows up, if she's starting on a color, that's already 1, counting as 1 for that color. And I do believe she started on blue.
Yes. So blue is pretty, starting on blue. Yeah. I feel like round 1 is pretty easy. It's nice and it's 1, it's slow. 2, Well, anyway, you will definitely find out how much harder it gets in the next round, and then you can imagine what the third round is gonna be like. Oh no. So chat, I do believe in you. You've got this. But you're doing well on the poll right now. You're doing very well.
Looks like a lot of people are saying blue.
Blue
Someone says
is
black.
pretty.
Don't think that was a color.
What? That was not one of the. Okay, it's blue.
The
It is
correct Shai
indeed
is
blue.
Blue. It was easy. Wasn't that easy, guys?
It was definitely easy. Yes, it was. Okay, but now, chat. Okay, scrub the tally marks. Time to go again. Okay, let's play round 2.
So now there are 2
There
Shais
are
here. So we already see
2
there's one
Shais.
for green and there's one for pink. So just keep them tallied
Yes.
for those already.
Okay, so it's like twice green, 1 pink, 1 orange. 2 pink, 2 green,
That's
1
a lot of
blue,
pinks, I
2
think.
orange. Oh no, I'm lost. Yeah. Good luck, chat. You've got this. I believe in you.
Ooh, that's a lot of blues. Oh, that's a lot of pinks.
That is a lot of pinks just out of nowhere.
Yes. They started on a pink and then they switched to pink a few times. I think this one might be pink.
I think pink was pretty crazy towards the end there.
Yeah, but there was also a
especially
lot of
because
blues.
you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, true. But like one of the Shais did say pink like twice in a row, and the poll is active, and right now 99% of you are saying pink. That's crazy. Are there actually people out there right now, chat? I'm looking at you. Have you actually got a notepad in front of you? Because that'd be crazy. I think people are actually writing them down. Yes, people. Okay, yes. Wow. Okay, Lemuria, we are in safe hands because
We
I
are
feel
in hands.
they need this with round 3, which is going to be crazy.
You're going to need probably another person to help you keep the tally marks for round 3. In fact, probably like 4 people, 1 for each color.
That's true. That's how we do it in Sakuraki, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is coming towards the end of the bowl. And yes, you pretty much got it right, chat. It is indeed pink. That was medium difficulty. Yes. So, after easy, after medium, there is hard difficulty. So, let's roll the 3rd video. Be careful, chat. It's difficult.
Oh no, now there's 3
Oh, no.
Shais. They're laughing
3
for some
Shais.
reason.
They're laughing.
Oh no,
Why
this
are
is
they
not a
laughing?
good sign.
Oh,
no.
Oh, okay. I've lost.
I'm speechless.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Okay, well, all I gotta say
So
is...
who wrote that one down?
All
Chat,
I-
did anyone write it down?
All I gotta say is, when in doubt, just guess what my class's favorite color is, and I think we'll be good.
All right, because what class do you play, Lemuria?
I don't know what class do I play.
I don't know. Does it have a bow?
Yes, it does have a bow.
Chat, I just want to say it's not orange.
What is my favorite?
Maybe the
class's
hint was
signature
pretty
color?
big, but it wasn't. It's not that. But yes, a ranger. They love the forest, right? The Camasylvian forest, to be exact, and they're pretty green.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they chose orange because I don't know. Sometimes trees do turn orange in the fall, but most
this
of
is
the time they're
Camasylvia.
green, right? Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
The evergreen. Oh, I don't think anyone changed it in time, but yes, it was actually indeed
Whoa, the
green.
correct Shai is
that was very difficult. That was difficult. That was Elvia mode. I saw chat spam Elvia mode.
Yeah,
and,
that's a good one. Elvia.
Yeah, that was indeed Elvia mode. Well, Lemuria, So that pretty much sums up the end of the RGB Shai. And to be fair, they did get 2 out of 3. So you know what? We'll take that as a win for the community. You know, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 is
a
not
pretty
bad.
big win. That's pretty good. And
BDO
as well,
players,
I had like
66% for BDO players is like amazing.
That's like basically
Until you
100%.
fail
Wait,
pry accessory like 7 times in a row. Anyways,
Lemuria, but what's that?
that's a dice.
What's that again? It's
And we
the
have
dice.
to roll again.
It's a dice.
And
Let's
use an
go.
Arcana card again. So
Yes.
let's reach over and try to.
Grab it, Lemuria. Grab it.
I can't.
Get it.
Ooh, the transition. All right, so it looks like we left off at the advice of Volks here. Remember, you guys can roll or use a card. Actually, you have to use both, but you can choose which one you would like to do first here.
Indeed.
And if you happen to roll a double, you will get another roll and potentially another reward.
Okay, so chat is.
And
oh yeah,
if you
if
guys
it
land on
lands
the
on the start, go on, Lemuria.
If you land on the start, I don't think you get anything.
You don't get anything, chat. Okay, so it looks like I'm seeing a lot of rolls. I want to say that roll is the way. I'm seeing more rolls than there are because all the numbers are so different from one another.
A lot of people in chat are saying +5, which lands at the start square, which we don't want to have
Yeah,
happen.
that would be nothing. Okay, yeah, let's roll. Roll the dice. Let's go. I actually thought that was going to be 5 overall. I was like, no.
I hope we actually don't.
Wait, is that whale?
Okay,
tendies?
no, we're good. We're good. we're good.
It is whale tendies. Okay. Chat. The card. What are we saying? I'm seeing a lot of 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
So it looks like we
the
still have
spirit
these
does?
4 available cards here. +3, +4, +5, and a 6.
Okay. I think people are looking for the spirit dust. I think 4 is the one. You know, I heard that NA is having a bit of a drought of spirit dust.
Yeah,
Is
we're
that-
in
is that right?
crisis mode right now.
Oh, okay. Well, let's help them out with 50 spirit dust.
Good choice.
Let's go.
Good choice, chat. I'll need those.
Let's go. Okay, so that is 50 spirit dust and as well some whale tendies. And before that, we had some advice about. We had the loyalties, the old moon scroll, and something else.
We had the okay. To sum up the rewards, we got advice of memories, right? A supreme old moon scroll.
Yes.
A loyalties, advice of Volks, and then the whale tendon elixir, and now ancient spirit dust. So your coupon code will be given at the end of the stream with all those rewards. 6 rewards this time. Unfortunately, we didn't roll any doubles this year, but you know that's how things go sometimes.
It is what it is. And on that note, it's time for our next event. Lemuria, I'm pretty excited for this one to get this underway as we
Yes.
have some things to introduce with this one, which should be pretty interesting to make it.
But this next one is going to be a event that is going to require a lot of, how should I say this? Driving ability. So,
yes.
Let's get things underway with our next event of the first half of the stream, Wheelbarrow Racing. Let's jump right in. So
the cards are in.
Yes, the cards are in. But let's quickly talk about this event here. We have some of you might be thinking, "Whoa, I'm going to come in and start racing," but that's not going to be how it works because for the sake of traffic control and the prevention of coagulation of lanes and streets in Black Desert, we have chosen 7 representatives from both NA and EU to represent you today in terms of who will be racing to determine which region will win the Wheelbarrow Race of the 7th year anniversary. These are the rules. The region that takes the first 6 that takes 6 wheelbarrows to the finish line wins. These racers cannot stop moving for a prolonged period of time for no reason. And if you come into the event and cause some mayhem, you may be teleported somewhere that is not close to the land. So
Not close to the land at all.
Yeah.
But Lemuria, with the keys in the ignition, let's have a look at our first kart for...
Yes, because this time our 7 racers will be driving 7 different vehicles in a lineup, and this is the first vehicle that they will be driving. The potato cart, we can see here, it has very average speed and weight, but it has good brake and turning, but most importantly, it's got an easy mini game. So if you are a racer that is absolutely kind of a beginner, a novice driver, this is the cart for you.
Okay, up next we have the fish cart. The fish cart is also known as the double-edged sword. The cart has a pungent smell, creating an odor debuff. Other contestants will avoid you at all costs. However, this will also affect your ability to control your cart.
And up next is the Blackstone cart. We can see here that it is the slowest out of all the carts in the lineup today, but it makes up for that by being extremely heavy, meaning you can push other drivers around if you bump into them. And the maneuverability is excellent with amazing brake and turn. And most importantly, it has a super easy minigame, the easiest minigame out of all the 7 carts today. So if you are an absolutely abhorrent driver, terrible driver, cannot drive for your life, please pick this cart as your cart of choice in order for your region to have the best shot of winning.
Okay, up next we do have the straw cart. This cart has amazing speed, but low weight and bad maneuverability. The person who also loaded the straw onto the cart did so in a disorderly fashion, causing the cart to be somewhat imbalanced. This makes the minigame much more difficult to handle because it can be easily pushed around by other drivers. This vehicle should only be picked by very skilled individuals.
And up next is the wood cart. Now we can see here this cart has average speed, but a bit more weight and good braking. The rolling logs, however, causes it to have issues with turning, but the pleasant foresty smell of the freshly cut timber helps calm the driver during the minigame. Overall, a solid vehicle, good for drivers of all skill levels.
And up next, we have the axe cart. The axe cart is a speeder, but has low weight due to it only carrying a single object. The cart also cannot easily brake lest a sudden stop flings the axe out of the cart, causing an OSHA violation. The turn, however, is acceptable, but the sharp blade facing the driver creates feelings of nervousness and anxiety, making the minigame one of the most difficult. Only pick this cart if you're an experienced driver.
And finally, the empty ox cart. This is the fastest and lightest of all our carts today. The cart has top-notch speed and handling, but weighs almost next to nothing. You're gonna have to make use of your speed to not be bounced around by other heavier carts. And unfortunately, controlling this vehicle is as difficult as the name implies. It's as difficult as perhaps riding a bull or a bull riding competition. The cart will constantly try to kick you off the handles, making the minigame borderline impossible. If you are an amazing driver, the driver of all drivers, and you want a real challenge and want to prove your driving skills on the big stage today, then this is the cart to pick. However, I will warn you now that you most likely will not finish the race.
I have heard the ox cart is crazy, Lamoria. The minigame being absolutely wild, like you said, like a bull ride.
And for those of you who don't know, there's like basically a balancing minigame when you pick up the wheelbarrows, and it goes like this, it bounces out, and then once you exit a certain range, right, your character trips and falls. For most of these carts, they're pretty slow, depending on which one you're picking up. It's kind of bouncing like this. But the empty ox cart is like that. So, yeah, if you can handle it, you're probably going to finish first, but I don't think that's going to happen. But let's quickly talk about the locations that the drivers are going to be racing in today. There are going to be 2 races for today. We're going to kick it off with the first one, but let's check out the course overview of racetrack number 1.
Moria, take it away.
Now, it is going to be Media Castle Adventures are going to be starting at the start of the bridge, where they will drive down a very straight, open lane here, quickly going underneath the bridge, where they will go up these stairs on the left side, making their way underneath this overhang into the next tunnel. If you siege in Medea every so often, you'll be familiar with this layout. But after they exit this second gate here, they'll be moving up another tunnel, which has some stairs, which brings them out into this open circle plaza. And after that, it's just a straight line to the finish. And for the racers, they have to make it all the way up to the final stairs. If you saw, there was a platform at the end with the final staircase. That is going to be where the finish line is. There is going to be a GM waving the flag at the finish line, and you will have to go all the way over there. So this is going to be race number 1, NA versus EU.
Let's check out the second course that will be played after Medea Castle.
Actually, I think we'll hold off on that until we actually start the race.
Oh,
for that one. Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. Let's jump into the first race then.
So once again,
I think they're just preparing to get ready at the moment, right, Lemuria?
Yes. So I believe now the GMs in game are setting up the riders and their vehicles.
And predictions are up, which I do believe everyone is currently working on.
Yo,
look at them ready to go.
There they are. So, oh my goodness, this is the EU camp. Yeah, there is going to be a camp for EU and a camp for NA. Currently the start is blocked off by a bunch of benches.
Stairs.
All right, we might be almost ready. So.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Go. Oh, looks like they've started.
They've
but
started.
It's all good.
It's fine. Everyone's rocking at the same time.
Yeah, everyone has started at the same time. So NA and EU, who is going to win? So we can see the 6 different carts here, but the 7th cart. Oh no! Looks like NA
already down.
Cart.
And that's the wood cart. It's a nice stability on that cart.
Yeah, the wood cart's actually kind of easy on the mini game. By the way, the empty ox cart, we actually place it much farther ahead of the other riders because we didn't expect it to be controllable. I think we can see the EU ox cart driver who is far ahead already tripping, and they are actually falling over. This cart is impossible to drive. I'm just mentioning right now.
Wow. Okay, EU doing pretty well. Going through the first gate with the cat, on top of the castle. NA looking to be like a bit of a grouped bunch, but as you can see, they're kind of knocking into each other right now, causing a bit of a jam in this first race, Lemuria.
Oh no, it looks like a disaster. This it's not looking good for my NA folks. It's starting to resemble my morning commute. This is not what I want to see. I didn't want to see my morning commute on stream once again. Oh no. The empty ox cart has claimed another victim. This person, where they started out in front and they can't. I told you, this cart is impossible to control.
There's no way, dude. There's no way. Okay, NA is coming through under the roof here. The first roof, I remember sieging. Oh, good time memories right here.
Oh, that's an electrifying cart. Did you see that? That one was like.
Yeah, it's actually zooming. That's NOS. See that that character is that adventurer is using NOS speeds on their cart, which we are going to check to see if that is a violation within this race. But so far, we're not hearing anything regarding any NOS violation. So we're good to go. We're good to go. Just checking.
So it looks like the just a reminder, the first 6 carts to reach the finish line will in order to win, there has to be 6 carts at the finish line. It doesn't matter which carts, right? It's kind of funny. The reason why we said 6 carts to arrive and not 7 is because we totally did not expect the empty ox cart to make it. So
of course. I don't think they've moved probably about 10 centimeters. Anyway, or should I say 10 inches in
NA looks like the fish cart is in the lead. Now, if you remember, the fish cart had slightly above average speed, more than a potato cart, but it had really good, just overall, like really well-rounded. Nothing too bad with regards to its weaknesses. The EU potato cart leader leading the way. Looks like sometimes all you need is just a well-balanced vehicle. It's not always about the speed if you can't control it.
It's all about the potatoes, and that is one of our EU members making it through in the race. We do have to see how many will reach the total. Okay.
All right, the first EU cart is in. Potato cart.
That is one. Here comes the NOS cart. Following. Oh, okay. That's quite a few members on NA's side. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4,
Look at that
5?
Electrifying Blackstone cart. By the way, that's my favorite Ranger outfit. That Ranger right there with the red outfit.
Okay, how many carts for EU? Is that 6 there? Looks like, from what I'm hearing on the comms, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting some news in at the moment. It seems that EU is leading the way as there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 for EU. Can we confirm? Is that...
I think
that
EU wins.
is
EU wins.
EU is the first to win the Grand Prix of Medea, Lemuria. What happened to the final NA members? They were lost.
Like I said, sometimes in these team races, it's not about just the individual driver, it's about being able to drive as a team. We saw earlier that different carts have different weights. For example, the Blackstone cart, although it's really slow, it can push the other carts out of the way because it's so heavy. So if you're driving a lightweight cart, such as the Empty Axe cart, you can actually be pushed around, and that might cause you to readjust your turning, which might cause you to mess up your minigame. So it's actually a team game here, a team race. You got to work together. My suggestion, keep the faster carts in the front.
Absolutely. And that is not the end of our races. We do have one more, and we will see the race map here. We are upgrading the difficulty with this one, which I'm pretty excited to see how it will go. Additionally, the prediction has been...
Yes. So there is going to be the second final race of the day. Gives NA a chance to even things up, or EU a chance to sweep NA in this driving competition. Let's go ahead and check the course overview for the next racetrack.
Absolutely. So we are going to be in Ancient Fissure. Let's take a look at this. There is going to be a lot of difficult shrubbery and rocks outcropping into the racetrack, and a lot of stairs going up towards the top here, making it extremely difficult for our contestants within this race course. Additionally, they will be having to go over the bridge of Kazakh Doom here, which is going to be very difficult for our contestants, and making it all the way to the top, in which they have to see the node manager there. It's going to be pretty rough for our drivers, but it is going to be pretty fun for us to watch, which is what it's all about, the content. Lemuria, how do you think this one's going to go?
All right, so as Enlave mentioned, there is a section of this course that resembles, as he mentioned, the bridge of Khazad Doom from Lord of the Rings. If you fall off, I'm pretty sure your loss is guaranteed. So the carts that have bad turning ability and braking ability here really have to be careful. Sometimes it's not about speed. Sometimes it's just about, slow and steady can win the race sometimes, right? So
Indeed. We just need to take the fable of the hare and the tortoise, Lemuria. So it's pretty important to take those fables into account. So our contestants are just getting prepared with their carts, turning the key in the ignition, making sure everything is working. We're just making sure all the final checks are being laid out. We did find out that the NOS was allowed in this race, so it will be interesting to see how many of our contestants will be using that to their advantage if they have it. So, how do you think this one's going to go, Lemuria?
Okay, so the problem with this map is that it's much more narrow. As we saw in the Medea Castle, you started off with that open bridge, right? Open lane. There was no possibility of traffic. But on the NA side, once they started going underneath that first gate, we saw some people bump into each other. Not really what you want happening here, because this track is going to be a lot more narrow, especially once you start getting up the stairs into that tunnel, and especially on that alleyway. So
that bridge.
I hate to make a prediction here, but I do believe NA can bring it back and pull it together, as long as they just polish, clean up some of their driving abilities, some driving skills, stay sharp, stay focused. But EU, last race, they were driving in a very orderly fashion. No one was bumping into each other. Of course, mistakes happen. Some were messing up the mini game, but that's just life. Most importantly, though, we saw them working as a team. So I don't know.
Yes. I feel like teamwork is going to be the most vital component in this race, with the narrow bridge and as well as just the outcrops of those rocks. It's going to be a rough one for our contestants here. But I do believe we are getting ready, or near enough there. So
Yeah.
Our contestants are still preparing at the moment. Some final checks still going through, making sure all the repairs are done on the carts as well, because we did see a few buckles here and there on the past race.
Yeah, especially
But
on
yes.
the empty ox cart. That one.
The empty.
that one gets to start much further ahead, but
Yeah, that's true. As we saw, it doesn't help. I don't even think they reached the stairs. Like the stairs of when you just come into the courtyard of Medea Castle on the left-hand side, I don't even think they reached the stairs, Lemoria, which is crazy. And that's the thing, they also blocked the path for the rest.
yeah.
Which
Another
is not
thing
what
is
you
that
want.
once again they do have to reach the node manager, who is all the way on top on that circular platform. There will be a GM waving the flag for the end of the race for the finish line.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. And I think overall, it's going to be pretty fun. So, NA did win, Polly had a little lamb. So if EU takes the win here, that means they're pretty much one apiece, right?
You know, while we're waiting,
Pretty much one apiece.
I think, I don't know, chat, just let us know which cart is your favorite, because our team did take a lot of time putting those graphics together for all of those individual carts, try to get you guys in on the information. So when you do see those carts in the open world, you know, because they do exist in game.
Ox cart number 1.
The ox cart, that one's a menace.
Amazing.
Sure. But I like
mean,
potatoes. Yeah. Potatoes are one of my favorite foods, so I gotta stick with the potato cart for me.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew, right?
That's right. Perfect. Perfect.
I'm sorry. Too many references today.
But it looks like some people in the chat are also saying the axe cart. I do think, like, when I first found out the axe cart existed, that one was kind of wild. I was just like, there's just a big axe in this cart. So that one's also.
It's like, we need to take this single axe over to the battlefield. Let's just use a cart for it. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good card. It's pretty crazy, pretty wild. You know, if you just do could you imagine falling off the bridge with the axe cart? That is going to cause a few loss of limbs, I think.
We actually did like a bit of a test run for this event quite a while ago, like sometime last year, and but the race that we held in NA had like 50 drivers in this ancient fissure area, so you could imagine the traffic jam that occurred. It was pretty awful, and then once they got to that top part, there was actually some accidents where they fell off. It wasn't pretty.
We do have a prediction, by the way. Yeah, that's true. I think 6 is a good number. Well, 6 that are needed to pass, right? We do have 7, Lamora. 7.
Mm-hmm.
We have 7. 7 done. 7 participants, but 1 is handling the ox card, so 6.5. So yeah, the predictions are up, so you can spend all your points in those predictions. But I think overall in that last race, they were pretty close, other than just one on NA somehow got lost. But I believe we are getting there with preparation.
I don't know, maybe we can bring up the course overview again for those who perhaps missed it, if we feel like doing that.
Bring it up, I think.
Just to get an overview of the track again. This is going to be the race that we are showing once again as we wait for the racers to get ready. The ancient fissure starts off in this narrow canyon, kind of a tighter lane, but it's not too bad. With some teamwork, it's not too bad. Now the problem here is once you start getting to this tunnel, it becomes it really takes some really good steering ability. You're driving up a steep road, and there's a lot of like objects, like NPCs and things, which of course you can go through them. Now here's the problematic part. It's especially this lane. It makes a very sharp left turn. So the carts that have poor turning ability will have to be very attentive to their driving at that exact moment. The finish line.
I think also the difficult part here, Lemoria, is just when it goes inside the cave entrance here. If you look at the floor, there's a lot of bump.
Yes.
Now, this might actually make it very difficult to actually get a cart through there. So they're going to have to be very accurate in where they're putting their cart.
Yes. Okay, I do believe the racers are ready now. So.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think we're ready to go into the in-game camera.
Ready to begin.
Ready to kick things off.
Absolutely. Contestants, are you ready?
Oh, someone in EU is already trying to go over the benches, but they're blocked. They're blocked by the benches, so that's not how things work here.
I love it. Classic EU. Okay.
All right.
We're about to begin, Lemuria. About to begin.
3, 2, 1, start. All right, the race has started. The benches are gone. The racers are in. Oh no, we've already seen a bit of a bump. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yep, it's not too bad.
As well as the uphill, there's a slight uphill to this map, which does make it a little bit difficult. Oh my gosh, that NOS speed, look, they're actually zooming.
Wood kind of lagging behind, but I'd rather they lag behind than bump into.
That's true.
Oh, look at that. EU moving as a team. Look how closely packed their team is. They're all doing a really good job here. It's not too bad. Maybe we could go back to NA. I think the line was spread a little bit thin as far as the NA one goes. Yeah, this one's a little bit.
That is true.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. The wood cart is on the floor. Time to pick it up. You need to pick up the speed. Catch up to your fellow racers. Look at this absolute precision in the
okay, now
in the group.
Here's
here.
one of the first difficult parts, the turn. They have to make the turn onto the stairs. That's the first one, and you can see here it's starting to get really steep. Players got to watch out for their feet, not to bump into random like ledges and things of that nature. The stairs going up pretty smoothly. Oh, look at that potato cart zooming.
I think the potato cart was able to find a perfect position right there with the stairs, allowing them to get that extra speed. However, it didn't help because towards that end, they did fall over. And the Shai is zooming, just showing the absolute prowess of speed at this moment. NA doing very well too.
So I think, which cart is that for the EU Shai right there? She's driving the...
That is a great question.
The wood cart.
The logs. Oh, here's the first hurdle.
Okay,
and
good.
they're able to just glide straight over it.
Nice.
Wow. Impressive speed. NA. Looking strong. Looking very strong.
This is the part where it gets kind of... Oh, no.
Oh.
Not the potatoes.
Yeah, that little turn.
Not my potatoes. The potato cart's supposed to be easier. No. I'm in
Okay,
shambles.
let's check the bridge of Khazad-dûm.
All right, here. This is it. This is the moment.
This is it.
If any of these races fall off, I think the loss is guaranteed. Nice turn there, especially since the wood cart has bad turning capabilities. That driver just pulled off a really great turn. Really good job there from the EU wood cart driver.
Great maneuver. Okay, NA reaching over as well. The Blackstone cart is making its turn. The Axe cart also closely following by. Oh, there's a bit of traffic on EU. That's not looking good. You guys need to work a bit more together on this one. So far, looking pretty strong as well. I think this one's going to be pretty close, Lemuria. Pretty close. So far, no one's falling over.
Oh, no. Okay, they should be fine. They should be totally fine. They should be totally fine.
Maybe.
Oh no. What is happening?
This is not looking good. This is not looking good. This is... Oh, it's fine. The Axe cart is... Oh, they're able to... No.
What?
Oh, no!
Wait, what is happening?
What is happening to you? Oh, no. The cart is stuck in the wall. They crashed the cart, Lemuria. This is not looking good for Team EU.
Oh, my gosh. The car's totaled? Apparently, we got it work from the GMs that the cart got totaled. There's no way. Are you serious? There's no way.
There's no way. They should have done more preparations on that car, checking all the I don't know car terms. Spindles, is that a word? The axle on the car. There we go. The axle. They should have checked the axle on the cart.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I didn't think that could happen. Wait.
that was
EU was doing so well.
I know. That is looking pretty rough. It's all down to the ox cart. The ox cart has to be the one to reach the end before Team NA, which is not looking like it will be the one, to be honest. And right now, I believe that is EU's 5th cart reaching in. However, The potato cart is still far away
You
for
won.
NA.
Whoa. Wait.
What? Did they get the
brought the
cart out?
They brought the cart.
No way.
They fixed
No
it.
way.
Wait, I think you won.
Top 10 anime comebacks. What is that? Where was... What?
Wait.
Oh, did NA's potato cart was lagging behind so much at the end there. Lemuria, the potato cart, not looking strong on the side of NA.
I mean, this was beyond my expectations. I didn't think this could happen.
Our cart was totaled, Lemuria. Our cart was totaled. We got it back up, and we still beat you guys in the 1v1.
Yes. But...
oh, no.
Anyways, congratulations to EU on the 2-0 sweep on the Wheelbarrow Race for the 7th year anniversary. What can I say?
Absolutely. I mean, that is one apiece, Lemuria. That is one apiece. So that was... Polly had a little lamb, which was won by NA. And then the Wheelbarrow Race was won by EU. But there's still one event that will dictate the outcome of the stream, and that is the live the game show, or that we have Quiz for Spot that we did prepare earlier with our partners, so we do hope you enjoyed that. But before we go through that, Lemuria, I do believe you have some things that you want to go over first.
Yes, so once again, as we mentioned at the beginning of the stream, some of our sponsors are having some giveaways on their Twitter. And I will bring this up again. If you type !giveaway in the chat, it will bring up links to the Twitters.
Links, chat. Links.
Of those sponsors, where you can check out the tweets they are making to enter a chance, enter the raffle if you follow and retweet their tweets. Enter to win a Conquerors Edition package, which comes with Game Pass. But if you already own the Game Pass, you can get your hands on some nice pearls, outfits, things of that nature. So make sure to type !giveaway if you are interested.
Yeah, okay. And with that, so as I mentioned, we do have a game show Quiz for Spot, which we prepared earlier with our partners. We do hope you enjoy this quiz show. We will be back soon after it, so don't go anywhere. We hope you enjoy, and see you very soon.
Quiz for Spot is a game show in which two teams will be facing off in a head-to-head battle of wit. Each team will consist of 3 people, both representing their regions. There will be 2 panels, both with 5 categories. Each category will have a total of 5 questions, each question ascending in difficulty. The participants must form a question before answering. For example, what is? The top scoring member from each team will face one another in a word association round. The answers were taken from 100 community members from Black Desert. Up first, representing the EU team, we have contestant number 1, the lovable Mr. Rapolus, Lord of the Memes. Up next, we have Angeli Hart, the Shai that claimed the Ring of Power. And last but not least, to represent the EU team is the number 1 Inter Rambo. It's time to introduce the NA team. Wealth, fame, power, this man attained nearly everything the Black Desert world has to offer. Choice! And next we have Biseptimus Prime, leader of the Autumn, aka Sun, Sunny, Daisy, Nos, Not the 1%, BP Gaming. And finally, we have the man that seems to continuously lose to Shai in PvP. Give it up for Yo Fam Steve. Introducing your host for tonight, CM and Lave.
Guys, how are you doing? Welcome to the show, Quiz for Spot. How are you feeling today?
And Lave, I'm doing great. Perfect timing. It's going to be a great time with you and with my EU team.
Awesome. Great to have you, Mr. Rapolus. And Angeli, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, and I just talked over him. Does that matter?
Oh, it's absolutely fine. And Rambo, how is your day so far?
Hey, good, bruv. Thanks for having me on.
It's great to have you on, Rambo. I'm looking forward to the answers that you're going to give us for some of these questions. Welcome on the NA team. How are you all doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Incredibly.
Flawless. Flawless.
It
I have
is
a strong
glad to
team
have you
behind
on.
me here. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, how do you feel like this will go, Choice? How do you think this one is going to be for you and your team here?
I'm feeling very confident. I think that we span all links of BDO here. You know, I got the PV side,
Right.
Steve's got the PvP, and Biceptimus knows everything about life skilling, surely.
Surely, absolutely.
Surely.
Biceptimus, what about yourself? How do you feel like this one's going to go?
I'm feeling pretty solid. As long as we get some questions about alchemy and life skilling, then I'm pretty much on point. But yeah, no, I've been actually getting back into life skills. So as long as it's questions about that, excluding of course fishing, trading, hunting, housing, cooking, gathering, swimming, farming, bartering, or sailing, I am right on point.
That's a pretty wide selection there you have. Absolutely. And Steve, what about yourself? How are you feeling about tonight's game show?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm
Okay,
ready to,
that's good.
ready to win.
Okay, okay. That sounds confident. We like that. We like that a lot. Okay, now it's time to decide who will be choosing the first category and question. We are going to toss a coin. NA, will you please choose heads or tails?
Heads.
And it is tails, absolutely. So it will be EU that goes first and chooses the option of the category as well as the points for that round. Now, let's take a look at the questions and as well as the categories, will we please. Up first, we have Fugar's Finest, which is going to be a category that includes Fugar in the name of the answers. Up next, we have 7. It's a magic number. We're going to show 7 or say 7 things that will be to do with the answer as well. And updates in 2022, pretty self-explanatory. And what am I will be based on riddles. And NA where EU who will be all about PvP. So, EU, it's your time to decide which category and which points you're going to go with first. You guys could talk it out.
You know what? We trust
anywhere
Rambo.
EU.
Okay, how many points?
Max.
500. Okay, NA where
ready.
EU who 500 points. Let's get the question on the board. When a guild conquers Medea, which territories do guild members benefit from? And the first one to buzz is Biceptimus Prime.
They benefit from drop buffs in the Dragon region and Medea region. Who is? Where is Dragon and Medea region?
Does that mean I get the points? Do I win?
Unfortunately, that is minus points because that is not the complete right answer. So we are going to head over to the EU team where they have 5 seconds to try and answer. Will you please?
Or the leader.
Rambo, former
Yeah, or the
question.
leader.
His mic cut out. He said what
he
is
said
at
what
the beginning.
is,
No, Rambo,
sorry, repeat the
Odalita is not the right answer, for you didn't get the full one. Okay, as both teams got the answer wrong, we are going to go back again with EU to decide on a category and points. Please, can we have the categories on the board as well as the points?
Updates in 2022 for 300, please.
What was updated to not only work on trash loot acquisition, but also on gathering materials? And the first person up is Choice. Choice, please give us the answer.
Yes, what is Agris Fever?
That is correct. That will be 300 points to Choice. Okay, Choice, please give us a category as well as a points.
Let's go updates in 2022 for 200.
A famous scientist created a way to allow adventurers to hunt monsters free of interruption. That is Choice once again. What is the answer?
Who is Marnie?
That is the correct answer, Choice. You have got those points. Very well done. Now let's jump on to your next question, your category as well as points, please.
Let's go with updates in 2022 for 100.
The question is, Shikatu came to Altanova after hearing about an interesting bout. 3 versus 3 fights took place. More and more came to climb the ladder. And that is Bicemus Pem. What is
Arena of Solare?
That is correct. That's 100 points towards Biceptimus Prime. Bicep, please also give us a category and points, please.
It's a magic number, 7, 300.
Abstinence, fast, humility, obedience, purity, sharing, sincerity. Okay, and we have Rambo is the one to pick first. Rambo, please.
Valencia knows.
That is wrong, and it goes over to the NA side. And also, please form a question before answering.
I think I have this. What is Pilgrim Sanctum?
That is correct. Well done. You have the points for 300 points there for Biceptimus Prime. Please also give a category and as well as points.
Yeah, well, I spent a lot of time in Valencia, boys. Fuga's Finest, 200.
That is Fuga's Finest, 200 points. Let's see the question. This item will make you ride horses quicker. And it's Steve.
Metal crop.
That is the wrong answer, and you didn't form a question, Steve. That it goes over to the opposite team.
Okay, so
Rambo, you gotta answer with what is.
No,
Okay, you gotta do what is in front
Can
of you.
I get okay? What is Manos riding crop?
I didn't meant to say that.
No,
that is wrong. And remember,
That's
you
a
are in the
Fugar.
Fugar's Finest category. It is Fugar's riding crop. What is Fugar's riding crop? So that is minus points for both sides. We are now going to the next question. So that was Biceptimus Prime who got the last question right beforehand. Biceptimus, please give us a category and points, please.
Well, 7, it's a magic number for 200.
7, it's a magic number for 200 points. Medea, Balanos, Serendia, Calphian, Simple, Valencia, and Camasilvia. And that is Biceptimus Prime. Quick again. What is the answer?
What is Meals?
That is correct. Biceptimus Prime taking another 200 points.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Damn,
please give us a
dude.
category and points, please.
Let's try 7, it's a magic number for 400.
7 is a magic number for 400 points.
Ooh.
Resplendent, sharp, splendid, shining, imperfect, polished, and rough. That is Mr. Rapolas. Please give us the answer.
What is Alchemy Stone? I guess.
What is Alchemy Stone is the correct answer. 400 points for Mr. Rapolas. Mr. Rapolas, please give us a category and points.
I would say 7. It's a magic number for 100.
Detection, assassin, shock, agility, defense, death, and concentration. That is Mr. Rapolas once again.
What is elixirs?
That is correct. What is elixirs is indeed correct. That's 100 points for Mr. Rapolas. Mr. Rapolas, once again, please choose a category and points.
7, it's a magic number for 500.
7, it's a magic number for 500. Arrow, cloud, sky, fog, ghost, purple, star, anise. That is Biceptimus Prime.
What is mushrooms?
That is correct. What is mushrooms is indeed correct. 500 points towards Biceptimus Prime. Please
Is
give
that
us
alchemy?
a...
Paying off. Let me try some NA Where EU Who for 300.
Which server out of NA and EU had the strongest adventurers according to the Solari Invitational of 2022, and who were they? And that is Steve Busdin.
What's the it was NA, right?
Steve.
Rambo, please answer with what is
NA. Please remember the whole question. I'll read it one more time for EU, but that is wrong, Steve. That is wrong. Which server out of NA and EU had the strongest adventurers according to the Solari Invitational of 2022, and who were they? You have 10 seconds, Team EU.
Wait.
Rambo, you can answer this, right?
I can't answer.
It was NA and then the three people.
There's so many that got first place.
Wasn't
right?
it Divias and someone else?
That is 10 seconds. I'm afraid
No,
that
it
is
was
pointer on either side.
I remember now.
Can I answer
Steve.
this now and get my 500 points back?
No one can get any points. Do not worry. Like, no one got 0 points except from Steve, who just said NA. He didn't form a question once again. So unfortunately, you take the L
Steve,
for
it
that
happens to the
round.
best of us.
Okay. So I do believe it was
No way I
Biseptimus
said that.
Prime with the most recent answer correct. Biseptimus Prime, please choose a
thank you.
category and points.
What am I for 200?
I was built for one purpose. Alas, my time has come. For those that seek to awaken the truth hath stolen my heart. What am I? That is Biseptimus Prime first on the buzzer.
Who is Vel?
That is incorrect. EU, you have 10 seconds.
Isn't it Garmuth?
It's either Garmuth or Vel, so
You answer Garmuth.
That is also incorrect. I was built for one purpose. I don't know Vel or Garmuth was built. Alas, my time has come. For those to seek and awaken the truth hath stolen my
it's
heart.
Kuton.
The heart of Atamagia, and that is Ataraxian.
What?
Ataraxian was built for one purpose, and the heart of Atamagia, if you didn't spam R, is the one thing that was stolen by Alessra. Now, Biseptimus Prime, please choose a category and a points.
I'm definitely not doing that anymore. Let's try Fugar's Finest for 400.
Hand this item over to Fugar to receive a lot of combat EXP. And I believe that was Steve. What is the answer?
It's those EXP scrolls, right? I mean,
Okay, Steve. Let's just stop right there. Elion, have mercy on this soul. Okay.
On my
Number
head, it
one,
says
Steve,
Finest.
once again, you need to start your answer with either what is or who is. And also, that question was wrong. The answer was wrong. EU, once again, the question. Hand this item over to Fugar to receive a lot of combat
It's a little
EXP.
combat thing.
I have no idea how the item is called.
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't it a money stone?
So, what is
No.
Fugar's Marnie Stone?
Okay, you actually put an answer that is wrong, and that is also points gone from your tally. I'm sorry, Rapolas. Just a word of advice on this game show of Quiz for Spot. If you don't know the answer, you don't have to answer. Otherwise, you are also going to lose points.
I think
No,
the trick
the
is just
answer
get one right
was...
and then...
The answer was Fugar's Precious Necklace.
What
is that?
Biseptimus Prime.
Where do we get
As
that
you did get
necklace?
the last answer correct from the previous questions, please choose a category and
Have we
points.
failed like 5 in a row? Updates in 2022 for 500. Let's do it. Let's get some points.
Okay, updates in 2022 for 500 points. With this item, adventurers are now able to hold many tools at once. And Rambo.
Oh.
Hello?
As Rambo is answering, that is a fail, and it now goes over to the NA team. And Rambo loses 500 points.
What
You have 10
is-
seconds.
What is Liana's tool bag?
That is the correct answer. Liana's tool bag is indeed it. That's 500 points for Biseptimus. Also seems to be leading the charge for his team.
I just got back into live
Rambo, are you
skilling. We're
here?
popping off. Give me more of those questions, man.
Well, it's your time to choose the category and points.
NA where EU who for 400.
Which region had the adventurer with the highest amount of points in the Arena of Solare? And what class did they play? And that is up till this point in time. And let's see who got the buzzers. And that is Steve. Give us your answer, please.
Armin? He played Ninja.
Steve.
Yeah?
I'm gonna facepalm.
Yeah,
Steve.
Duh.
Oh,
so
crap.
it's EU, right?
I forgot.
Okay, Steve, I also want to read out the question one more time, as I'll do it for the EU team, who now has plenty of time to answer this question.
So,
Number one, you must answer your question with answer your answer with a question. Who is or what is? Also, the question was simple. It was which region had the adventurer with the highest amount of points in the Arena of Solare and what class they played. We did not mention who. But EU, you have 10 seconds on the clock.
So guys, we can say NA and Ninja, but with
No,
things.
it's what is
Yeah,
it'd be
you
what
say
is
it,
NA, or is it what is NA? It is Ninja, or is it Ninja? Sorry.
Yeah, forming
Honestly,
questions is hard.
it would be who is, but it doesn't matter because you did start the full sentence with what is. What is fine if it's a double answer. So yes, that is indeed correct. You did get those points for Rambo, which is the first time he's received points this entire round and game. So big congratulations to Rambo, the number one Inter. Okay, Rambo, please choose a category and points.
Anywhere EU who for 200 points.
Anywhere EU who for 200 points. Which region was the only one to have a Shai reach rank 1 in Arena of Solare? That is choice first on the buzzer.
What is the European region?
That is true and correct. EU was the region that had Shai reach rank 1. Okay, choice, please choose a category and points for us for this next question.
Yes, let's finish off anywhere EU who.
Okay, 100 points anywhere EU who. The question is simple. This item can be used to create powerful crystals that are very potent to other adventurers. That is Steve on the buzzer. Please tell us your answer.
What is essence?
What is essence? I mean, you're getting real close. You're getting better at this, but that wasn't the full answer, and I'm afraid that has to go over towards the European team. EU, please.
I think
share your answer.
is what is pure Blackstone?
You didn't even use the full 10 seconds.
I'm asking the teams. I'm asking my people.
This is why the discussion is.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I get 10 seconds. No.
I know.
Endless is on our team now.
Rambo. You are inting so hard.
What do you mean?
The fact that you said
I get
what
10 seconds
is.
to talk about it.
Yeah, but I don't think you can
said
say
what
the
is.
what if.
Yeah, you
in
can't
the
say.
10
You
seconds.
starts the answer.
Using what is answering
you're
the question.
answering.
And no, it was wrong. It was red essence. Like Steve literally gave you half
Yeah,
the
I was
answer.
about to say essence.
Unfortunate. Well, now
I
you guys are
misunderstood the
learning.
question. This is.
No, the rules.
Absolutely, Angeli. As Angeli mentioned, you are misunderstanding the rules. But hey, we are
Do
learning.
not
It's the
discuss
first
with what if and what
round.
and whatever in discussions.
Absolutely.
Do not say those
So
words.
with that, we are going to move choice. Please give us another category and points for this next question.
Let's go Fugar's finest for 300.
A letter from Fugar you receive after graduating. That is by Septimus Prime.
What is Fugar's letter of encouragement?
That is correct. Fugar's letter of encouragement. That is 300 points for by Septimus. By Septimus, please can you also give us a category and points?
Let's do the last updates in 2022 for 400.
The protector of Camasylvia Forest. With each step, a sea breeze it brings. And no one buzzed in
What?
for this. Okay. So once again, the protector of Camasylvia Forest, with each step a sea breeze it brings. That was actually Mythical Dine. So
Oh, wait, I got one of those.
No one. Yes. Well, you obviously didn't lead the background on your Dine. So yes, we're moving on with the next question. We'll go with, I believe, Biseptimus. You did have the last question correct. Please choose another category and points.
What am I for 100?
What am I for 100? The question. Deep you must delve, for what I am is limitless. To different worlds I take you, but only for the taste of silver. What am I? Choice. The answer, please.
What is the Magnus?
That is absolutely correct. What is Abyss One the Magnus or the Magnus? Well done. For 100 points, please choose a category and points for us, Choice.
Let's go Fugar's Finest for 100.
Which item do you use to copy the status and EXP of your season character to another character? And that is Rambo on the buzzer. Rambo, please give us an answer.
What is Fugar's timepiece?
That is correct, Rambo. Well done. Another question answered correctly. And please let us know the category and points for the next question.
Fugar's Finest for 500.
Fugar's Finest, 500. The question. This item greatly increases your skill EXP. Steve. What is the answer?
What is... What is scroll?
Okay, well, the time has run out. It ran out probably about 3 seconds ago, Steve. But you tried. It's the answer. We will find out once we have the EU team let us know what their guess is. 10 seconds on the clock.
No idea.
I mean, it has to be something with Fugar, right? Like, the only thing I know that boosts is the secret book of the Forgotten Adventurer.
Yeah, but that's not
I don't know
Fugar.
of anything exactly.
I don't know. I know.
Okay.
I click it.
Since you have no answers, everyone's good on EU team. You don't have any answer. Okay, 10 seconds are over. It's Fugar's Crow skill book. Okay, with the last person getting the answer correctly, Rambo, please give us another category and points.
What am I for 400?
I was created by the seventh witch, meant only to erase the fear of dragons. My origin is one that slumbers, a haven to some. My trials are not for the faint of heart, yet without mother's token, my trials shall not yet start. What am I? Choice! The answer, please.
What is Etheria's Limbo?
That is correct. What Erithia's Limbo is indeed the answer. Thank you, Choice. And now, a category and points from you. Thank you.
Let's go What Am I for 300.
A giant I loom. My strength is unmatched. The fragment of my heart ebbs and flows with power unknown to the world. The witch seeks to wake us. What comes after, I do not know. What am I? Wow. Biseptimus Prime. The answer,
we're gonna try. Who is? Wait, it's not Quint. It's Muraka.
Well, the 5 seconds was up, and that is indeed not the right answer. So let's move over to the EU team, where you do have 10 seconds on the clock to decide if you want to answer.
No idea.
No.
I have
no idea.
What's
okay.
A giant? I do my strength.
I mean, the 10 seconds are gone. So.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
The 10 seconds is pretty much over, yes. The answer was Ancient Ator. So the giant
The hell is that?
is looms. The strength is unmatched.
The thing in the
fragment
desert?
Of the heart
Is it that
ebbs.
Valencia 2 quest line? Oh my
And as well,
okay.
if
Everybody
you,
loves that one.
I know many of you probably aren't reading the Ataraxian lore, but the witch is a lizard that seeks to awaken 100,000 Ators from beneath the ground. So that is Ancient Ator, and we will move on to the next question. I do believe Rambo, or was it Choice, I believe? Well, there's only one question. So we're going to go with What Am I? 500 points. Let's get that question up for us. I amass a pure type of magic, yet the trace of battle runs through my veins. Both lungs of the divine tree are within me. Look deep and stare into an abyssal gaze, for the eyes of those who lurk shall gaze right back at you. What am I? Choice was first.
What is the Crypt of Resting Thoughts?
Indeed, that is correct. Mass of Pure Magic and Trace of Battle is, of course, on the nodes and what you can get from that. And, well, the two lungs of the Divine Tree are the Kutaran lungs, as well as the Abyssal Gaze is, of course, the item. So that is the end of the first round. We will be right back with the second. Don't go anywhere. And now let's take a look at the scores. Choice is leading with 1,700 points for NA, Bicep on 900, YoFam Steve on minus 1,500 with a total of 1,100 for NA. And for EU, we have Mr. Rapolis on 100, Angeli on 0, Rambo on minus 1,100, with a grand total of minus 1,000 for EU. But it's not over yet, as there is another board with categories and questions, which will actually be triple the points from the previous panel. So, bring back our contestants. How are you guys feeling on the EU side? Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, this is the first round is for NA, the second round is for EU. It's all calculated.
Okay.
Just a warm up, bruv. Just a warm up, bruv. We got this. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're learning the rules. It's fine.
That's what it's all
inside.
about. That's what it's all about. It's, we've got some comebacks to come. So, NA, you're looking pretty strong with the amount of points you have there. How are you feeling?
Confident.
Hey, feeling pretty good so far, but anything can happen when triple the points happen, so.
I mean, absolutely. All it takes is Steve to pick a 1,500 point question and just not say anything. So, anything can happen. So let's take a look at the categories for the questions. First, we have muscle memory. This will be based on class inputs, the skills, and they have to answer what the actual skill name is. Next up is location, 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 which will be based on where a node is or a monster zone. Up next, we have a recipe for disaster, which is going to be based on a recipe that we will give, and they have to give the item that is made from this recipe. Next up, we have what's that monster? It's exactly that. They have to guess what the monster is by looking at a blacked out image. Next, and finally, we have our spammers beware, which is probably going to be the bane of our contestants here, as we have lore questions. Okay, Choice, since you were the strongest contender of the lot, please choose a category and points.
Let's go with location, location, location for 900.
A monster zone directly northeast of Hashra Cliff and southeast of Maine's hideout. Okay, so no one buzzed there. It was indeed what is Wandering Rogue Den. So unfortunately, no one gets the points for that. And we'll go again with Choice to ask the next question.
Yes, let's go with the same category for 600.
Monster zone directly north of Fadus Habitat and south of Star's End. And it is Mr. Rapolas.
What
The
is
answer,
Ash
please.
Forest?
What is Ash Forest is the correct answer. That is 600 points for Mr. Rapolas. Mr. Rapolas, please give a category and points, please.
Location, location, location for 300.
Monster Zone directly south of Baragi Den and east of Keplen Mine. Oh, no one's buzzing out. Choice just in there. Choice. The answer, please.
Yes. What is orcs?
We'll give that one. It is what is Orc Camp. Please give the full name next time. But Orcs is pretty much it. Yes. What is Orc Camp? Choice with 300 points. And please give us a category as well as the points for the next question.
Let's go same category, 1200.
Node located in between Barhan Gateway and Sandgrain Bazaar. Three, two, ooh, Rambo.
What is Kaposha?
What is Kaposia is the correct answer. Rambo
Oh, you're
taking the points. And Rambo, a category and question and points, please.
Our spammers beware. 900.
Oh no.
Wow. The Arbets and which other race were known to have a long-lasting relationship before the incident, including poisoned oak pills? By Septimus Prime, the answer, please.
Who are Yetis? Hello?
No.
No, I think I'm right.
No.
I think I'm right.
I'm sure I'm right.
Hey, that goes over to the EU team. You have 10 seconds.
Is it? We're probably missing the full, like.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be what?
it's-
Shade Starlight Forest?
No, but it's like who, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
wait,
it's the
who-
other race. The other race.
3, 2,
Oh, shit, I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know
One.
their name.
Okay, the answer is who is Ogzinshini? That
Oh,
is
yes.
the
the
name
Yetis.
Yeah, but that
by
their
Septimus
name-
Prime, please. Yetis does not count as an answer. So by Septimus Prime lost the points for that one, and we will move on
Controlling
to
that.
the next question. Choice, please choose a category and points.
Rambo's up.
Oh, Rambo with the last one. Indeed, he did get Composure. Rambo, question and points.
Muscle memory for 300.
For Warrior Awakening, which skill uses the key inputs Shift, R, and B? That is by Septimus Prime. Please answer.
What is Slashing of the Dead?
What is Slashing of the Dead is correct. Gaining those points back after swiftly losing them. By Septimus
Hell yeah.
Prime, category and points.
Muscle memory 1500. I feel like this is the warrior buffs I've been looking for.
Jesus.
Muscle memory, 1500 points.
Oh, never mind.
For Awakening Hashashin, the skill input Shift E casts which skill?
I don't play.
Boom, boom, boom.
It looks like that is a 0-pointer on both sides. The answer is Constriction. By Septimus Prime, as you did not get as you got the last question before that right, please choose a category as well as the points.
Let's go with our recipe for disaster for 600.
A recipe for disaster. 600 points. The question. Cheese gratin, ×1. Meat croquette, ×1. Smoked fish steak, ×1. Stir-fried vegetables, ×2. And beer, ×2. By Septimus Prime, you are the first on the buzzer. What is the answer?
What is Belner's meal?
That is correct. What is Balinus meal is the correct answer. And
yes.
please choose another category and points.
Well, we've been getting into the life skilling, so let's go for the recipe for disaster 900.
Oil of Storms, ×1. Pure powdery agent, ×6. Truffle mushroom, ×3. Trace of savagery, ×3. With Old tree bark times 2. Rambo on the buzzer.
What is elixir of detection?
Yes, elixir of detection. What is indeed the correct answer. That is
Easy.
900 points. And Rambo, a category and points, please.
Who's that monster for 1500?
Let's go.
Ooh.
Pikachu.
I
The
don't know.
hell is that? Oh,
I know.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not buzzing.
Oh no.
Okay, and that is choice.
What is the Apostle of Malevolence in
That
Star's End?
is wrong. We will move over to
I mean,
the next team.
it's Star's End, but I don't know what its name is.
It's the big boy or no?
Yeah. It's
I don't know. I call him Chunky Boy, but that's
I'm
not
pretty sure it was apostle, but
3,
full of corruption.
2,
I don't know.
1.
It's too many points to risk.
Yeah.
It
No
is. I mean, what
answer.
is
That the correct answer is Apostle of Immortality. Unfortunately, choice loses the big points. But we'll go with the next category. Rambo, I do believe. Please choose a category and points.
Who's that monster?
Let's go.
And 1200 points.
Oh. I don't know the name.
What the
I
heck
know
is
who he
that?
is.
What's his name? What's his name?
What's
3, 2, 1.
I have never seen it.
The answer is Crazy
pirate.
Jack.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I knew it was something Jack, bro. I knew it was something
He
Jack.
doesn't have feet?
Yeah, what's
Where's his feet?
Oh.
It looked like he was floating.
Yeah, I thought it was like some water demon as well. It's like, what the heck?
Come on.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
mob names.
I believe it was the grass. Anyway,
Oh.
Rambo, the next category and as well the points, please.
Okay, who's that monster? And we'll go for 900.
Any guesses?
What? I don't even know.
I'm so
3,
confused.
2, 1. The answer, please reveal itself. Mancha.
Oh, Lord.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I thought
The
he was
answer
on a
is
broom. Like he was
Mancha.
like flying like a
On a
witch. I'm like,
broom.
what?
On
It was a
broom.
scythe.
Amazing. Okay, Rambo, it's still your choice of category and points, please.
A recipe for disaster. 1500.
Oil of regeneration times 1. Pure powder reagent times 5. Amanita mushroom times 4. Trace of memory times 2. And red tree lump times 2. By Septimus Prime, quick on the buzzer. The answer, please.
What is Elixir of Assassin?
I'll take that. It's Elixir of Assassination is indeed the correct answer. Big points for Biseptimus Prime. Biseptimus Prime,
Alchemist
please.
incoming. Let's go for
Choose
1200 on the same.
1200, same. A recipe for disaster. Rainbow button mushroom sandwich times 1. Rainbow button mushroom cheese melt times 1. Coconut pasta times 1. Fig pie times 1. Fruit wine times 2. Okay,
I have no idea.
people aren't knowing. 3, 2, 1. The answer is Camasylvia meal. No points again. Let's go with Biseptimus once again, please. A category and points. Thank you.
Let's go. Ask must beware for 1500. Let's do it.
Let's
boys.
find
Let's
out
do it.
the question. Which creature led a great war against humans and now has a descendant who seeks to reclaim the lost paradise? 3, 2, 1. And look at that. No one has buzzed in. The answer is Mark Thanon, the dragon that led a rebellion, the father, or the parent, should I say, of Dracania. Yes, Mark Dannon. Okay. Next question.
Muscle memory for 600.
For Sorceress Awakening, this skill input, Shift E, casts which skill? Oh, by Septimus Prime.
I'm just going to try. What is Dream of Doom?
The answer is not correct. Over to the EU side. You have 10 seconds to come up with an answer.
Not answer.
No idea.
No.
You're doing great, guys. I believe in you. You've got this.
I'm just gonna say, what is
Take a
Grim Reaper?
chance.
That is minus 600 points for you too. The answer is Karshian's Nightmare.
I feel like it was close.
I was gonna guess that too.
That was
That was my second guess as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, by Septimus, please, category and points, as you were the
A
last
recipe
one. Still
for
good.
disaster 300.
Grain, times 5. Mineral water, times 6. Leaving reagent, times 2. And sugar, times 1. And that is Bicemus Pame. Your answer,
What is
please.
beer?
What is beer is indeed the correct answer. Please choose your next category and points.
Oh lord. Arspammers Beware 1200.
Which character summoned the King of the Dead and bestowed salvation upon them?
Oh, that's much more clear.
Yeah, that's easy.
Guys.
Wait,
Can I call a friend?
I want some
3,
lifelines.
2,
Nobody knows this
Where's the
one.
blonde bear?
Guys,
Call Valk.
guys. It's
know.
Nova. No one played against Nova Succession.
Oh.
He goes to world bosses.
True.
Wow.
Wait, we have like a
World
key and
world
everything,
bosses.
don't we?
Axion. In Nova Succession, for those of you that don't know, you have
Nova.
to commune with Axion, which is the King of the Dead, and that is how you gain your powers.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
nerf that class.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember it.
Yeah,
The
it
next
was like
category and points, please. Let's move on.
Let's finish off the spammers. R for 600.
Which character warned of a comet bearing blood-eyed dark beings that would bring destruction to the world of Black Desert? Guys, come on. Really? There's no way.
Right now.
There's no way right now.
Tip on my tongue, you know, like.
No points, no points, no points.
Like as soon as I hear it, I definitely remember it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sage. Rux Mahardekya Sage. He built Ataraxian to defend against... it's fine. We're moving on. Okay, another category, please.
Let's try it again. It's going pretty well. Arspammers for 300.
Also known as the Curved Blade of Al, these warriors seek to safeguard their realm from evil that encroaches onto this land. Steve! I believe in you. You've got this.
What is warrior?
Did you just say, what is warrior? Yes, you did. That is wrong. Minus 300 points. EU, this is your time.
Okay, so... Yeah, it's curved blade. Y'all.
Yeah, it's Hashashin, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you say it.
Oh,
what is Hashashin?
Oh,
that is correct. What is Hashashin is indeed correct.
Yeah, it says in the first sentence.
God damn! I did not try. I didn't read it fully, man.
Okay. Rambo, since you got the answer correctly, please choose a category and as well points. Please. Thank you very much.
Location for 1500.
Node located in between Shikatu and Gahar's bandit's lair. Oh. No one knows this? Oh, by Septimus Prime. The answer, please.
So, I just redid my notes. What is Yolt's Canyon?
What is Yolt Canyon is indeed correct. What do you mean you read it in your notes?
Because I just got 37 new CPs, so I was doing my notes in Valencia this morning.
He said nodes.
I thought you said notes. Okay,
No,
that
no,
is
it's
indeed...
like node system. You know what the game has.
It doesn't have the
Yes.
cheat sheet.
Yeah, we
What
had
do
some
you
notes.
mean?
Okay, yeah, it sounded like notes. Anyway, yes, no, that is indeed correct. 1500. Well done by Septimus Prime. Please choose a category and points. Thank you very much.
Who's that monster? E.
Okay. Oh, Steve.
Uh-oh. Master
Steve.
Shaman? I mean, what is?
Yeah.
What is Master Shaman?
There we go. I'll let you have that one. What is Mantram Shaman is indeed correct.
Let's go, Steve.
Let's go, Steve.
Finally did it. Finally did it.
Yeah, you did it.
Amazing. Miracles can happen, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen it today. Steve,
Let's go.
the next question, the next category and points, please.
Let's go for muscle memory 1200.
For Megu Succession, the skill input W plus C casts which skill? Wow, really? I already know for a fact so many of you have been trying it out.
Listen, like I know what it is. I know what the ability is. I don't know the name.
I just do it.
It's the one with the slow. Oh god.
Okay, so that is no points for anyone. The answer is Prime Fan of Flames.
Oh.
Okay. Steve, the next question, please.
Muscle memory 900.
Muscle memory 900.
Yeah.
For Shai's talent, the skill input F casts which skill?
Y'all got this. Come on, y'all got this.
Angeli, there's no way.
I don't want to get
Joyce, you got this right.
Angeli, there's no way. Angeli, there's no way.
I know it, but I'm
3, 2, what? There's no way.
Take a chance, we trust.
No, I'm not gonna take a chance.
It's too late. It's the
Is she
time
a shy man?
has run out ages ago.
And she don't know it? No.
I don't want to risk it, dude. I don't know the name exactly.
The answer is Sun, Moon, Stars.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep. Okay, well, we only have one question on the board. Let's show the image. Really?
What?
Okay, Steve. Steve got it in just before the end. Steve.
I'm gonna go with Elton. What is Elton?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yes, that's exactly what you said first time. What is Elton is indeed correct. Well done, Steve.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
And that concludes the end of the second round of Quiz for Spot. Let's take a look at the scores. Let's take a look at the scores on the boards. We have Biseptimus Prime in first place with 3,600 points. Joint second, we do have Rambo and Mr. Rapolas with 700 points. Third place, we have Choice with 500 points. And fifth place with 0 questions answered is Angeli Hart. And sixth place is YoFam Steve with minus 900 points. And a total of 1,400. So for the first 2 rounds, it is NA taking the lead and 1 for the first and second round. But that is not the end, for there is still another round to go. Word association, which we will take the top contestant from either team in a 1-to-1 battle of, well, a little bit of RNG and also a bit of wit. Let's find out very soon. Don't go anywhere.
They stole it from me. Lara thieves it from me. My poses.
Oh, hello, adventurer. For the first 2 weeks of March, adventurers will have the chance to earn pearls.
Adventurer steals Afarara's pearls. So many of them steals our pearls.
Make sure to stop by each day with your ticket from your challenges.
Wheelbarrow doesn't have any challenges. We needs it. We needs the poses.
Okay, welcome back, guys. We are now going to find out who will be leading EU in a 1v1 against Biseptimus Prime in an association game. Rapolus, Rambo. Who will go for heads? Who's going to choose heads?
I'll go heads.
You go heads? Okay, spoke
Sure.
first. Are you okay with that, Rapolus?
Yeah, I'll tails.
You have tails? Okay, let's flip the coin. And the answer is tails. It is tails. So that is, I believe, Mr. Rapolus is going to be representing Team EU against Biseptimus Prime in a 1v1 for the association game. We'll be right back in that in just a moment. Welcome back, and we are in the first stage of the association round with Biseptimus Prime, which was our top scoring contender for the NA team and overall. Biseptimus, well done on the previous rounds. You were leading the score pretty confidently there. Which questions did you find pretty easy for yourself?
The life skilling stuff, perfect timing, getting back into that. So I've been doing a lot of cooking and alchemy, so I felt pretty confident on those for sure.
Brilliant. Okay, so we went over the rules for the association round, and you will have 30 seconds for these 5 words. Are you ready?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, your 30 seconds starts now. The first word is pen.
Black Star.
Second word, Calfian.
Castle.
Third word, Kazaka.
Weapon.
Fourth word, earring.
Disto.
Final word, ring.
Merchant.
And that's up, okay, just in time with merchant. Okay, so let's take a look at the scores before you leave and we get Rapolus on. The first word you said was, for pen, was Black Star. The points is 41. For Calfian, you said castle. The points is 21. For Kazaka, you said weapon. 6 points for weapon.
We take those.
And earring, you said distortion. That is 42 points.
Solid.
And for ring, you said merchant, which is 6 points. Overall, pretty great score.
I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy.
We'll tally those up very soon. And before we do that, we will soon be inviting back Mr. Rapolus, which will have to go through each of those questions. But you did get 116 points, I do believe. So big well done for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So with that, we have 30 seconds on the clock. Are you ready, Mr. Rapolus?
I think I am, yes.
Okay, with 30 seconds on the clock, let's begin. The first word is pen.
Black Star. Weapon.
Okay, next word is Calfian.
Meal.
Next word is Kazaka.
Boss.
And the next one is earring.
Kaposha.
And the final one is ring.
Merchant ring. Kaposha.
Okay. And that is all the answers. Let's find out the scores on each of those words. But first, let's bring on Biseptimus Prime. Hello, Biseptimus Prime. Welcome back. How are you feeling?
Thank you so much. I'm feeling excited. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah? Okay. Well, we're going to take a look at Mr. Apollos' scores one by one. So for the first word, pen, you said weapon. For that, you get 6 points.
Damn.
For Calfian, you said meal. You get 0 points.
Really?
No one said meal. Unfortunately not.
How? Okay.
Great question. Great question. With the answer, I'm afraid I do not know. And the next word for Kazaka, you said boss. 27 people said boss. For the earring, you went with Kaposia. That is 6 points. And for ring, you also said Kaposia, which is also 3 points. With a grand total of 42. Unfortunately, Biseptimus takes it with 116 points as he went with Black Star with the 41 points, which was the highest. Calfian, he said Castle, which was the second highest. The first highest was Ball.
Oh,
and
what?
Kazaka, you
Ball?
said Weapon. Yeah, Calfian Ball. A lot of people said the word ball.
Okay.
For Kazaka, Biseptimus went with weapon, which actually was only 6 points. You actually got the highest amount of points with 27 on boss. And for earring, Biseptimus went with distortion, which was the highest with 42
Of
points,
course.
with Tuvala being second highest with 10.
Okay.
And for ring, Biseptimus went with Merchant Ring, which was actually 6 points. The highest amount of points was actually Crescent Ring, or Crescent, sorry, with 20.
People know how to spell that?
Points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
So, that was the scores, and that is Biseptimus leading with 116 points. Congratulations to Biseptimus Prime, are today's winner for Quiz 4 Spot. Representing the NA region, taking it home, not only a strong competitor in the first 2 rounds, but also showing dominance in the association round. How are you feeling, Biseptimus Prime?
I'm feeling really good. We had a great team, and honestly, I'm super happy to be part of this once again. And yeah, amazing opponents on the EU squad. Rapo, once again, giving us a run for money.
Absolutely brilliant. And of course, with Polas, unfortunately, you did not take it home for EU. How are you feeling at this moment?
I did get defeated by at least. It was great people on the other side, and we'll get them next time. We'll get them next time.
Next time. There's always a potential for next time. Again, thank you very much, Mr. Rapolis. And now for our other contestants who have performed so well, except from Anjali, who answered no questions. Anjali, how are you feeling?
I am feeling very ashamed of myself.
Right. Yeah. Why is that?
Just because I played this too safe route. Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
nerves played a huge deal, and yeah.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, don't worry.
Yeah.
There might be a next time. Who knows? Okay. And Choice, again, doing very well for your team, just unfortunately missing out at the end there. How are you feeling?
Hey, I still feel pretty good. I mean, we had the first round, we had the second round, and Biseptimus took it home for us in the third, so I'm proud of my team, proud of my region.
Fair enough, absolutely. And Steve, how are you feeling for that as well?
I let down Biseptimus and Choice for a lot of missing questions, but they had my back.
It's nice. It's always nice to have people have your back. Thank you very much, FM Steve. And Rambo, how are you feeling at this end?
Yeah, completely disappointed, you know, like, we missed up on a few questions, but kind of tried to pull it back in the end. I'm happy I managed to pull it. I'm happy I pulled it back at least, but it is what it is.
Hey.
Well done to Team NA.
Absolutely. You did go positive, which is a great achievement compared to some of our contestants on the show. Anyway, it's a big thank you and a big well done for the NA region. Well done by Septimus Prime, taking it home. That is the end for Quiz 4 Spot. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you next time. Goodbye for now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So that was Quiz for Spot, and yes, the winner was NA, carried by Septimus Prime. Lemuria, what did you think of that?
You know, that's what I like to see. by Septimus carrying us, strong, big time. we pulled it through despite the hurdles at the start, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, overall, we hope you enjoyed that quiz show. Big thank you to all our partners who joined for that. It was a lot of fun preparing that, and we do hope you enjoyed it. But yes, that is now the end pretty much of the 7th anniversary. Lamora, you've got some things you want to wrap up with?
Yes, of course, and we can't end things off without giving you guys the coupon codes that you've been waiting for. Of course. You've been waiting a long time. There are going to be 2 coupon codes for this year's 7th anniversary stream. So there they are, 7-year anniversary. Who would have thought? That I loved how it fit perfectly into the 16 digits, by the way. 7-year BS adventure as well for all of your BSA rewards. Make sure to redeem those because there's quite a bit in there, and you all deserve it.
Absolutely. So indeed, what a great stream, and what a great way to end it all off. And again, a big thank you to all our adventurers watching, for joining us for this stream, and as well as for the adventures that we've had along the way. Don't you agree, Lemuria?
Yes, of course, adventures, we couldn't do it without you. Thank you all so much for your support and your love of Black Desert. Without you, none of this would be happening. So, Enlave, anything you want to mention?
Yes, we're going to be going everywhere within Europe. We're going to try and visit as many places in Europe as possible. I do believe you guys have got something to announce regarding that as well. But yes, we're going to do our best to visit as many places in Europe as possible to meet our adventure. And for you, Lemuria.
Yes, NA also will be having some offline events really soon, probably really soon actually. So keep an eye out on our website for event notices that might be popping up regarding community hangouts, offline events, things of that nature, because we would like to see you in person once again, just like we did last year for Calphium Ball and for VOA. So
exactly, and that is pretty much for the 7th anniversary. Thank you all again for joining in, again to all our partners, all our community members, to making this happen. 7 years, guys, and hopefully many more in the future. That is going to be all from me. Lemuria, fare thee well.
See you all, everyone. This was a really fun stream. Take care and enjoy your rewards.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Bye.